David De Gea, 7 shots on
Why does he
target,
say
7
looking like he's
goals. You're in
trying to wing
goal.
this one into
Let's
the
go!
top?
Oh, he's late it. It's him. Yes, people, welcome back to the final third European review show, the very first one of the season.
Apologize for the tardiness. I'll say that's on me. I'll put that on me.
Put out you. Do you want to put a reason out there? You're just gonna claim it's no reason.
I was coming back from the Newcastle game.
Oh, okay. When man went to go catch the vibes up front, I feel you.
Yeah, I was coming back from the Newcastle game, so I apologize on my tardiness. I'm tired, but bear with me.
Nathan got in early. Said hold tight the teams that have a manager who doesn't run key players into the ground. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Definitely some nasty business going on at the Emirates.
How do you know we're talking about the Emirates?
I don't know. I'm assuming there's been one claim that's been all over the place. People have been talking, so now I have to assume he's talking about the Emirates. I could be wrong. It's not the first time I've been wrong.
4 English clubs play the Champions League. Let's get into the 4 English clubs. Let's go knock them off one by one. Go on then, Banks.
So anyway,
How do you start Old Trafford?
You lost. Manchester United on the back of a 4-3 loss against Bayern Munich, face up against Wilfried Zaha's Galatasaray, looking to get a win, looking to get back on the scoreboard, looking to get their first points of Group A. And word to Chris Paul, shit went bad real quick. Shit went bad real quick. I don't know how to explain it. It felt like every time there could have been something positive happening, shit just went wrong as soon as possible. Did you? I'm guessing yours locked into the Arsenal match, so I'll talk a little bit about the Man United start off. One thing I have to say about this team is that they really, really, really know how to kill the vibes. They really know how to show their idiocy, because every single time we went on top, and it's not even just about being on top. You have a concerted period of pressure. You know them times when you're just banging on the door, and you get that release of scoring, that euphoric. Yes, you've been beating these lot up. You go and score, you're winning 2-1. What's the first thing they tell you to do? Sunday league level. Once you score a goal, what do they tell you? What did they warn you about, Shimmy?
Call off the 5 minutes. The next 5 minutes after the goal, you gotta
crucial. Concentrate. But these
you lot need look at the statistics of how quickly you've conceded after scoring.
And it's not just that's one thing, us conceding straight after scoring. That's is honestly at this point it's getting boring, because we do it so often. It's just getting boring. My problem is we'll give the opposition like 3 or 4 opportunities. They'll score 3 goals. Like, it's not even like they have to create bare chances against us. Literally,
that's what I've noticed when you play teams that are on paper less than you. They're very clinical. Like, the little teams now are very, very clinical, and predominantly this is why the Champions League just shows the quality. Like, despite Real Madrid being better than a Shakhtar Donetsk or a Leipzig being better than a Man City, at the level of the Champions League, everybody is a certain quality. It's not going to be Man United versus Luton, where Luton win a couple of chances. They're going to score if they get a chance in the Champions League. That's all they need, because everybody is like a champion in their own respective leagues. So how clinical they are is going to be at insane. It should be at insane levels, because they know they're only going to get one chance at this level, the underdogs. So yeah, I'm not surprised Galatasaray didn't have that many chances, but they took it, and even they missed the penalty.
And then we'll go through the goals one by one. We start first off. I have to give myself some positivity to take away from this game. Rasmus Højlund.
Yeah, we know that's the only positive. Move on.
I have to take something. You have to give me something, because I'm gonna go through loads of negatives. So you have to give me something. Otherwise, I'll just boom, just straight.
All right. Go on.
Rasmus, thank God for you, man. It's been a while since I've seen a striker for Manchester United move his legs like that. That sounds crazy. It's been, but it's been a while since I've seen a striker stretch his legs for Manchester United. I won't lie to you.
Damn.
It got worse.
Anyway, point is, let's talk about. Onana. Was
one thing
seven
you have,
games in. Was 7 games in. Yeah, and they're already saying they want the hair back.
yeah, that's the thing that's funny about Manchester United fans, because one thing doesn't have to be wrong for another thing to be right. Like, hey, sorry, guys, I'm sorry. I don't. Erasmus, I got a feeling in my legs once I started speaking about Erasmus. I'm sorry. It's great. So,
Hey
man.
yo, it's getting worse. Oh god damn. God damn, damn it. All right. So Unana, 7 games in, they're saying he's like what have we signed? Like this is what we spent 50 million on a keeper. Do you agree? Do you think he's or just in bad form right now? Because for me, I
It's
don't. How do you go from being a class goalkeeper in the Champions League final to being so bad? United fans, you got to calm down. Just calm down.
it's tough still, because you want, like, the change from De Gea to Onana is always going to be a mad thing, because De Gea obviously got the most clean sheets last season. He's obviously a fan favorite with a lot of United fans. But what we need to do this season meant that we had to move on from De Gea no matter what. Like, we had to move on. So it's always going to be like, Onana was never going to get like a lot of leeway, but he's not given like, and I've always wanted to give him a lot of leeway, and I still am. Like, it's not like I'm done with him or anything. He's just being a real bozo at the moment. But he's not giving United fans a lot to work with right now. I'll be very, like, he's not giving us a lot to work.
We got to use critical analysis. Onana was the best player in the Champions League final last year. He don't get crap in one summer. He just went to a graveyard and sold himself.
Then again, Pep Guardiola has been telling us, yeah, this player is amazing. This player is amazing. Best player ever, blah, blah, blah. He signed him and it's been bullshit. So, that could just have
Who?
been Pep just adding another tick to the
Beside Carlos Kamene and Victor Nyema, who's a good black goalie? Only Magnan. That's it. Nathan, I think
Barry. Remember
he
Barry
answered
for
that.
Ivory Coast that couldn't kick a ball? Like, he had to get the
Barry, for Ivory Coast,
yeah,
Dida, in terms of Samba, Nottingham
Samba.
Forest goalkeeper, who's at Lons the other day.
And not
But yeah,
forget,
no,
watching AFCON and seeing Barry like have to get the centre back to kick the ball. So
to kick the ball
I
for
was,
him.
I was like,
He had
bro, this your
soft
job,
toes. He had soft feet, soft feet.
bro.
So then let's talk about your stars because you got to get through this quick because of my tardiness. Bruno,
Bruno, that's what's Ten Hag got to hold this as well, because I was thinking this as I was watching the game. Rashford was 100% our best creator in the game. Like, he
mm,
was one of the most dangerous attackers, and he obviously got the assist for Rasmus,
mm,
and was creating a couple of opportunities.
mm,
Everyone saw that moment in the second half where he made, and this is what was so spooky, because it made me deep how deep like players are into football Twitter, because Rashford 100% heard all the noise about he don't pass to Hoyland, he don't
yeah,
he's gonna be
yeah,
greedy, he's not gonna give the ball
yeah,
to nobody,
yeah, yeah,
and that was playing through his head. That was
yeah.
playing
You
through his
read
head
you read my mind. Rashford passed that ball because of you lot, because of United fans.
because of United fans. They like
So
this,
I'm not even. He should have done
I've never
better. But I'm
been.
not mad at him. If you lot kept quiet for two weeks,
If he
Rashford
shot a
scores that
miss,
goal.
he would have been
Yeah,
blasted
yeah.
in.
If
Like,
you lot kept quiet for 2 weeks, Rashford shoots. He's not passing that.
bro, start of the season, he's not passing that. Start of the season, he's shooting, but
But
that's what's
why would he
spooky.
pass that now? Because he's learning confidence. Why is he learning confidence? Because you lot make too much unnecessary noise, or you channel your frustrations. You scapegoat Rashford too much in your fan base, and he deserves it personally because he shouldn't have signed a new contract. He was a coward for that, and I stand on it. Shouldn't have signed a new contract. He was a coward for that.
But what I will say is that basically a couple minutes after that, Ten Hag subs off Rashford when Bruno was bullshit for the whole game. Basically, like, if I'm putting it point blank and honest, he
How do
didn't
you think
create
Rashford would feel
nothing.
after that? After getting subbed off after that miss?
Worst time to sub him off, because he didn't have a chance to rectify his mistake. Really, he
Do
didn't
you
have a
think he'll
chance.
think it's because of the mistake, or you think he'll think it's tactical?
He 100% knows it's because of the mistake. Because he had a good, all in all, he had a good performance before that. But then he makes a mistake he can't make. Like, when you're in that position, you have to get a goal out of it. There's no way to there's no way to look at it. But you sub him off to make an example of him. Meanwhile, you've got Bruno on the pitch that's done nothing. That's done nothing, and he gets that leeway to do nothing constantly in these big games, Champions League games, big games. He gets that leeway just to play the full 90. Even seeing Hannibal come off at half time is like, Hannibal was probably one of our best midfielders in the first half. Like, he's the one that kept the press going. He's the one that kept the ball moving forward. But because he's the younger, he's gonna get
Does
subbed off
Casemiro
first.
have a disciplinary issue?
No, that was literally Onana. That was literally Onana put him in a
Isn't this his
hospital
third red
situation.
card?
Huh?
This is his third red card, no?
Yeah. Have you seen the red cards last season? One of them was for hugging. One of them was for hugging Will Hughes. One of them was for hugging Will Hughes. The other one was for orange. I'll say it was an orange card tackle. It was an orange card tackle. And then this
wasn't
one,
wasn't one when he put his hands on Will Hughes' neck?
That was the hug. That was the hug. That was literally a hug.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. This is
yeah.
England.
And then this, I don't think he's got a disciplinary issue. Really, he gets a couple silly yellow cards.
He got 3 red cards. This is 3 red cards. This is like he's been here a year.
He's got 3 red cards. I don't think he got a red card for all the way through at Real Madrid. I don't think he was sent off for Real Madrid.
Yeah, so he's got a disciplinary issue at Man United. What's going on over there? You get 3 red cards in a year.
The player doesn't just get a disciplinary issue. Like, it doesn't.
How do you get 3 red cards in a year?
Because we spoke. You've seen the Will Hughes situation. He literally put his arms around Will Hughes just to speak to him. It's not like he was trying to throttle him. Like, he gets sent off.
Oh,
whatever.
God damn!
You've seen it though. You've seen it. You've seen how he got the red card.
Him. You're on one tonight. All right, cool.
Did you try and choke out Will Hughes? Is that what you're telling me?
Hey, you're moving mad. You got to calm down, big fella.
What's wrong with that? Oh, man. I'll open up a can of worms.
Yeah, man. All right.
Issue, man.
Yeah, he has. Casemiro's got disciplinary issue. Last but not least, yeah, Eric Ten Hag. I'm seeing it's starting to rumble, Banks, and I don't like the look of it. I'm never one for people losing their jobs, but Eric Ten Hag. I'm seeing Eric Ten Hag out. What's going on over there?
You can't put yesterday's performance on Ten Hag. It's like literally, you can't put that on Ten Hag.
You just said some of the substitutions were horrendous.
I never said it was horrendous.
Why did he take off Rashford there? Why did he take off Hannibal?
He took off Rashford to make a point. I don't agree with it.
Hannibal.
I don't agree with it. Hannibal, yeah. But my big thing is that even Eriksen that came on, he did well. He just
Amrabat at left back.
There's nobody else to play left back.
Dalot can't play left back.
Who's gonna play right back?
Lindelof.
No, see that Daniel is even spookier. I don't want Lindelof in the channels trying to do all of that. It's not making sense. For me, there's been games where you can say, yeah, Ten Hag, look at Ten Hag, he didn't do enough. This game, we create opportunities. I even think back to Mount, he should have scored here off of Hannibal, and it goes out for a goal kick.
Garnacho, the block. There was a block. It was a great block.
We created a lot of opportunities. Like, this is a game we should, like, as I said, we go up twice. And it's not like we just go up through a lucky goal. It's like we're peppering them, pumping them. Both times we went up, we were pumping them. Boom, 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 boom. We score our goals. And then immediately you concede. That's on the players' mentality. That's why I said these players are sometimes just idiots. You can't concede straight after scoring your goals. You you need to give yourself a chance. You can't give yourself, like, what sort of platform is that if as soon as you score a goal, you're going to concede a goal? That's on the players, like, mentally. Just
all right. You got Brentford this weekend. I think you got Brentford. I think you got Sheffield somewhere in there. I think you go back to the Champions League game, and then you got Man City. Banks. If you don't pick, if the results don't turn before that City game, obviously, which you've lost already, what?
You lot got no
faith. Is it? No.
He see at Old Trafford.
It doesn't matter. They could play it with Dulwich. They'll still smack it. All I'm saying is this. How many does he have to turn it around, or he's going to get sacked?
Ten Hag's not getting sacked.
I don't think he should personally, but yeah, okay, cool.
I don't think that's all. Until top 4 is out of the question. I said I don't think he gets sacked unless top 4 is out of the question.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. They said it was every week.
First.
Go on.
Right, is that what Mwini? Fair enough. Ugo said Erasmus, like where I said, like you're doing a year abroad. Fair enough. Has Bruno ever found a middle ground? Bruh, that's another thing about yesterday's game.
Great question, Nathan.
Bruno and Casemiro were treating that ball like a bomb. it must have been like manager's instructions because the way first time every, every time I'm like, bro, take a touch, please, please. We just need some calm right now. We need to calm
Shamit,
it.
can you
Keep
play one touch? Can you play one? That is not football.
bro, he took it too far. He took it every single thing. One touch through the sides. Rasmus, go chase it. Rashford, go chase it. Like, bro, you gotta calm down. Please, I know you want to get the
Respectfully, you
ball up
see
there.
Bruno's favorite. You know Bruno's favorite type of
Please.
player. Bruno's favorite type of striker to play with. You know, like a white team with the black striker up front on Sunday League. Go on,
Everybody's
Addy. Go
down
on,
into the
Addy.
corners.
Go on, Addy. Go on, Addy. Hit the channels, Olu. Go on, Olu.
Nah,
Down the line.
the winger will ask for the ball for feet once. Just
Go on, Olu.
once.
Go on, Olu. Go on,
Just
Olu.
once. Send it.
Manager Gaffer will be like, listen here, Kieran. Listen here, Kieran. As soon as you get that ball, knock it down the line. Olu's gonna chase it. That's Bruno. That's literally Bruno's whole mantra. But
Oh my god.
nah, cool. I think you lot will pick it up. I think you lot will pick it. I think you'll win 3 games in a row, and then you're gonna start saying you're back. So I'll wait for that, and then I'll wait for the demise because I love the roller coaster. Gibbo
He
ball.
doesn't.
Hey,
He
this guy's
doesn't.
nasty.
Rashford
Um,
always slaps that side netting. Fair enough. United love a good scapegoat. Shems is mostly the Drogba Martial fans, and I say this as an Arsenal fan. Yeah, no, there's a really weird like Martial. Martial fans hate Rashford. I don't understand it. Fred McSauce, Rashford, Harry, Tony, DDG, never Bruno. That Casa Red Anana bumped him. Every
why
week
did he
United
go
fan
down? He's just a bum.
is bullying at this point. Um, ETH is just like that supply teacher trying to prove he's got authority. Fair enough.
Damn.
Last night wasn't on the manager. I agree, Tez. Last night was on the players being bullshit. Gibbo ball. Hey, if you don't know anything about Gibbo ball, one day we'll one day we'll talk. One day we'll talk. One day we'll
Yeah,
talk.
yeah, that's HM. That was the HMPFC.
What the hell has happened to Bruno though? He'll still get his 10 goal contributions, but he ain't that first 2 seasons. Yeah. I think eventually it's gonna be seen that we need to evolve past Bruno. It's like it was
Right,
we always suited, we
right.
always suited what we needed to do at the time with just spamming whatever. But as you want to become a better team, you need a 10 that can actually dribble, a 10 that can actually be like safe with the ball, that you can actually trust with the ball. I think eventually it's gonna have to be seen that it's only Pete because Ten Hag's given him the captaincy now. So now it's harder to replace him, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it. It's inevitable.
Um, Man City. Well, Man City made it look well. It made it look easy in the end. The scoreline suggested it was easy, but it was 1-1 for quite a while until Alvarez made it 2-1, 6 minutes to time, and then obviously Doku in the last kick of the game runs down the other end and makes it 3-1 against Leipzig. Man City just set favourites with Real Madrid fought closely behind.
Um, our Man City favorites.
Yeah.
Um, why not? Realistically, Pep is still Pep. So as much as he's done like he did well in the Champions League last season, he could still do the mad thing, throw out
Hold on, you've
fucking.
got mail. You've got some mail. Hold on. Yo, Banks, at any point have you thought in recent weeks Sancho is needed? Because I ain't thought about him once. Oh man.
Hey, his peak still. I've never thought his peak. Like none of the games
You owe
recently.
you owe you owe all the fans an apology because you came out and said like, nah, Sancho's so good, like we don't have to worry about like he'll come good. Oh man. Oh man. Another fart from you.
Some things in football you just can't predict. I could have never seen this coming. I
We
ain't.
told you though. We told you. We
What did you
told
tell
you.
me? What did you tell me?
We told you ain't no one scared of anyone you sign. You signed Di Maria, you lot still, and you ended up you
I
ended,
don't remember you telling me
you,
that.
you
I don't remember you
oh,
telling me that.
okay, I didn't say. I literally said you lot signed. No one's scared. You signed Di Maria, and you ended up messing that one up. So no one's scared of you lot signing Sancho.
He's nasty still. He's a nasty eat.
No one's scared of you lot signing Sancho. You signed Di Maria, you messed that one up. Remember? Sign
It's,
Falcao, that one messed up. Remember? It's taking you this long to realize Bruno is not that guy. Come on, Banks, you're better than this. To be fair, you've never really said he's that guy. But some of your fan base saying that Odegaard is better than Odegaard was criminal.
stop gassing up Odegaard unnecessarily, bro. Also,
Criminal.
don't,
Out of
don't
the top six, Bruno is probably the fifth best 10 out of top six. Out of six, top 10. He's probably like fifth, yeah.
Brenner, Odegaard, Madison.
Madison.
Who Liverpool got? So Buzlai.
Trabozla's better than him.
Sure, I don't. I'm not out here riding for Bruno. You can say what you want, mate.
Trabozla's better than him still.
Kevin De Brittany. Yeah, that's only because
you were calling him. Yeah, you were saying.
You were trying to put him up against Pogba. Don't put him up against Pogba. Put him up against Bruno, no problem. But when hoopers are hooping,
listen. No, I can't lie. You just goes to show again another one. You were supporting a drugs cheat this whole time. But anyway, you're literally supporting the drugs cheat. It goes to show your integrity for the game.
This is what I mean. Just like as soon as the accusation is leveled at a black man, it's just like, yeah, let's jump on it. It must be true.
No, it's not an accusation. It's proven.
It's an accusation.
It's proven. He tested false.
No, but you called him a drug cheat as if he injected it in his bum, like trying to make himself stronger.
It's a drug cheat. Don't come on a Connor Benting. Don't come on a Connor Benting.
It's nasty.
If you test positive for enhanced substances, it's drug cheating, bro.
No, but there's circumstances though. There's circumstances that Nana took his wife's pregnancy pills or something, and he got labeled a drugs cheat. It's like you have to be fair. We have to hear the whole story. Like sometimes
have you taken your girl's pregnancy pills by accident?
It's an accident. It's an accident. I've taken the wrong pills before. Taken the wrong pills before. I've used the wrong shower gel before. Have you ever accidentally put that what's it called? The Veet on your toothbrush because you thought it was toothpaste when realistically it was a thingamajig. It's the hair remover. Nobody, just me. Comments if it's just me, let me know. But sometimes accidents happen. It's like, oh shit, you're half asleep. Sometimes like these things happen. What?
You gotta start waking up too early.
Is it just me? Nobody else has been just.
This why they season microphones, man. What have you gone and said? Jesus Christ. So anyway, now we understand why you're supporting the drugs cheat, right? So in France, Arsenal take on Lon Vita's toothpaste, bro.
No, but it's an accident, bro. Like sometimes you're half asleep and you're just like, yeah,
bro. That's foot cream, bro.
Like
that's legit. Bro, that is foot cream. That is a nasty fetish. That is a nasty fetish.
Don't look at the chat like we owe you. Hey, come on, what? This is just me. Nah, I don't believe this is just me. It's just me. You be getting it in. This is why you spent so long on this. Hey, come on, don't be revealing my toilet habits. What's going on over there? What? Nah, come on, guys.
Arsenal,
it's right.
Arsenal head over to France.
Just type a exclamation mark if you don't want to, like, if you just want to keep on the low and like, don't worry, I ain't bait. Like, this is tier 3 chat. It's family. Don't worry. Ain't nobody judging us over here. Chef, what's your weirdest thing? What's the weirdest thing you done in the bathroom? Hey,
yo. Nah, I'm good, man. I got work tomorrow. Arsenal head over to France, yeah. And play like Joe, we score quite early. We goes 1-0 up, and I thought this was gonna be so routine that I switched over to the Man United Galatasaray game.
So wait, sorry. One last thing on Manchester United Galatasaray. You lot have to understand this match just meant so much more to me. You have to understand that in summer when we were
let it go, man. Let it go.
Because you lot talked and you lot said, oh, my guys washed. So you'll have to let me have my moment. When we deliberated free agency, was just like, should we take the Saudi bag? Like, we can go make generational money here, but we deeped. It's bigger than that. We need to go hear the Champions League music. We need to experience that. And for him, in his first ever Champions League start, to come back to the place that disowned him, that disregarded him, that sent him away, and to to score his first ever Champions League goal, you just have to understand it meant so much more. Big up Wilfred Zaha. I was so conflicted, but I wasn't conflicted at all. I can't lie. I screamed when he scored. I will not lie. I screamed. I was so happy for him. Big up Wilfred Zaha because he went to Turkey and he's now making himself a hero over there. You don't have to understand. This means something to me. This shit means something to me. Big up Zaha, man. I'm so happy for him. If there was anybody that could bang it on United, I'm happy it was Zaha. Hey.
Right, right, well done. So anyway, so we go over there, and I thought it would be quite a routine win for Arsenal. We could take an early lead, and I switched back, and I literally catch the goal 1 minute into switching back to the channel, and I thought maybe they were showing a disallowed goal. They're not knowing we got packed, and again, like you were saying, in terms of the chances with little teams, like they're just so clinical. They get one chance, bang. It's just like, okay. But I must say that loss today was on Mikel Arteta.
Why?
The loss was on Mikel Arteta because you do this thing where like different players have different, you treat different players differently, and of course you're with them in training, and you can't coach everyone the same way. But you decide to rest Ben White, and then Bukayo Saka, who's limped off in the last 2 games, you play him.
To
So
be fair,
so one can get rested, and the other one can't.
I knew Arteta
Like,
was on some sicko timing with Saka when he said
it's
like he said Saka's looking like the players want to play all of the games, and I was just like, all right, but you only apply that to Saka, like you see, like the way
only
you said,
apply, bro. Like you play only, like he's so selective. Okay, you want the front, you want the goalkeeping situation to be so competitive. Do you, and no one's position is safe, so you don't want up front to be competitive, and Ketch's and Jesus' position is safe. Like there's inconsistencies in a lot of the things in which he does, and even though he's doing well managing Arsenal like right now, he's not above criticism. And the criticism is you're just a selective bad boy because you're doing this Raya Ramsdale thing, but Nketiah up top, let's make that place competitive. Let's rest, you get what I mean? You're resting certain man, you're not resting certain man. And I honestly don't get it. I really, really don't get it. And then even at that, it looks so stale. You can sometimes see that there's a drop off between our first 11 and our squad, and I thought that would have changed, but I'm not reading into it too much. Maybe it was just a bad game. You're allowed to have a bad game, but it was a good welcome to the Champions League for Arsenal, and I feel like we needed that. If there's any game we could have lost this season so far, it would have to be that game. It means the least, I guess, because you can afford to lose a group game, especially an away one.
talk to me about the dynamic once Saka went off because what has it been like?
It just got too narrow. It just honestly got too narrow because he brings on, again. This is why it was on Arteta, because bring Reece Nelson on and get him going the other way to actually stretch the pitch or have any threat going forward, like running towards, get the defenders are running towards their own goal. But he didn't. He brought Fabio Vieira, who also wants the ball feet, like just like the other wing, Trossard wanting the ball feet. So he's making the game tighter, and that's easier for Lon, because apparently they're like their defensive record in league in the Uber Eats over there is the best. Like it's one of the best. Their home defensive record is insane, and they just low blocked us. And to be fair, they deserve to win. They deserve to win. Like we didn't deserve nothing from that game. They literally just low blocked us. You you've seen, Hugo Perry says you've seen how you play without Saka, and you lot are still saying rest him. Yeah, rest him. If you rest, it's resting because it's bigger than that. The players on the pitch is enough for you to beat Lon. So what? This is get this stupid comment off the thingy, because the players on the pitch is enough to beat Lon. So what is he talking about? The only player you knew at Lon was Samba,
Big
the
up my boy
goalkeeper.
Samba, man.
You don't know him, but
That's my guy.
us,
That's my guy.
there
That's
was
my
no
guy.
excuse. There was no excuse to play Saka in that game. There's no
No,
excuse at all.
I think you play it like I hear it in terms of you play your best players in the biggest games. Like I don't think you came to Champions League to start
Wasn't
playing
the
Reece
biggest
Nelson.
game.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair. I saw Arsenal fans. This is what I mean when I say like you can tell Arsenal haven't been in Champions League for a while now because you lot are coming in
Listen
saying
to me.
you know
Listen to
no
me.
no stop
Listen
stop
to
stop.
me.
Let me say so. Let me just say that because you lot were saying yeah no it's calm. We can wrap this game up within 60 minutes and like take off all our best players and like
No, I wasn't saying that.
But
I
Arsenal
wasn't
fans,
saying that.
on my life, you go on the TL,
I was
Arsenal
just
fans
saying
are like,
start Reece Nelson. My main priority for this game was keep the team the same. Start Reece Nelson.
I hear it,
Do you
but
get me?
we'll see on the weekend. The thing that doesn't make sense to me is that Saka, like I hear why you want Saka dropped or like rested, because he's coming into this game holding a, like, I think he's held a
Got a little
niggle.
knock. He's got a little bit of a knock. He's not 100%. You can't tell me he's 100%, even though he always does that. A lot of the games he goes down, but he's holding a knock. And my thing is, yeah, my thing is, Pat, like, and then Southgate as well will run him to the ground. Like, you'll go play Moldova or you'll play Saint Lucia, and then Southgate will run him down, run him into the ground. Like, what's going on over there, man? Do you get what I
I think
mean?
it's selectiveness, like it's selectiveness on Premier League games, or yeah, for me, you don't drop him during the Champions League games, but he's played what is it, like 86 straight Premier League games or something like that. There's no way you
That's
can't
a Mazzoline.
there's no way you can't find a
You
way to
trying to break
rest him
Shearer's
in some of
record.
those
That is
games.
a Mazzoline.
Like it's
Running him
crazy.
down
Yeah.
like Rooney. That's how where Rooney got to 30. Rooney just looked like a granddad.
You can't be resting man in game week 2 of UCL. I agree. Like for the UCL
He's
games, you start your
injured.
best
What are you
players.
talking about? He's
Well,
injured.
that's right.
What do you mean you can't be resting man in game week 2?
Because you manage it, like against Bournemouth. Do you think you still would have won if you didn't start Saka?
I didn't say rest Saka in Bournemouth.
No, but if you rest Saka against Bournemouth, it makes more sense to play. You can play him against Lens, and then you can play him against Manchester City.
No, play him in Bournemouth. Rest him in this one.
That makes no sense, bro. That
Why
makes
doesn't he
no
make
sense.
sense?
Because again, you're underestimating the quality of the Champions League. You're trying to
No.
go to Lens away, not even Lens at home, Lens away without your best player, and you're expecting to walk over them or to get
So
the
why
win.
would you expect to walk over Bournemouth?
Because Bournemouth, Lens are a higher quality of than Bournemouth.
The
I
injury
feel like
happened. The injury happened. The injury happened in Bournemouth.
this is just about but this is about foreshadowing. Like
No. I'm not saying foreshadowing. Listen
you've
to
got a
me.
big Champions League game and you've got a big Premier League game against
See,
Manchester
and that's
City.
why you're falling into the trap. I'm not saying rest him because we've got bare games. I'm saying rest him because he's injured.
No, but
I'm
even if he's injured, you say he's injured right now. So would you, like, before he came off against
Bournemouth.
Lens, did you forget Bournemouth, before he came off against Lens, would you have wanted him to start against Manchester City?
Yeah, I wanted to start against Man City. Yeah.
Of course, you wanted to start against Manchester City. So you have to think, how do I get him as fresh as possible for Manchester City? Look at the run of games that you have. This is about you. This is about you as a manager, forward thinking. Like, I've got
So
a
you're
run of.
saying so you say it wasn't wrong for Saka to start.
No, I'm saying, like, you've already played him against Bournemouth. That's the mistake. You started him against
No,
Bournemouth for no reason.
you
That's the
started him
mistake.
against Bournemouth, and he was. Oh, what are you talking
That's
about?
the
You
mistake.
started him against Bournemouth, and he got that, and he went down, and he got injured, and you're starting him, and you're just trying to shoehorn him into this game. Don't do that. Just give him time to heal. That's it.
I hear that side of
Don't
giving
know
him
what
time.
I don't get what you're saying. It's so straightforward. It was a mistake. Everyone
But
says it's a mistake. I don't know. We're trying to create an argument. Nothing. This isn't
it's
even
not
a
trying to
talking
create an
point.
argument. It's just that you can
This isn't even a
play
talking point.
you
He was
can play
injured, and you're
Saka in
playing a player that's
you can
not
play
fit.
Saka in these big games. You can play, like, because you lot didn't just get Champions League just to not play your best players. That's not how
Oh
it works.
my God,
That's not
he's
how it
not
works.
fully fit. What are we
And
talking
why did he
about?
start? Why
Stop
did he
playing.
start against Bournemouth? Why did he start against Bournemouth? I'm not saying
Oh,
he's fully fit.
oh
I'm
my
saying you
God,
pick the games to
he
rest
got
him.
injured during Bournemouth. What are you
But you
talking
pick games to
about?
rest him. You pick games to rest him. If you rest him against
I'm not
Bournemouth,
saying rest. What are you talking about? I'm not saying rest him when he's fit. I'm saying he's injured. Don't play him.
no, but
He's not fully fit.
you avoid the injury against Bournemouth. You avoid the injury against Lens if he's given
No,
that
because
bit
that's
more time to
hindsight.
rest.
I'm not saying that. No, I'm
No,
not
but
saying that.
that's what
We're
I'm
saying
saying.
two different things.
That's forward thinking. That's what, as a manager, you look at your
Nah,
run
you don't
and
know
you think,
that. You don't know that. He can play the games. I'm saying
where can I afford to rest Saka? Where can I
So
afford
you're
to?
arguing with Thames point. Thames put this. He's putting my name on stuff you're saying. I'm not saying what you're saying. I'm not saying rest him because we've got bigger games and plan when to play him or not, or load manage him. I'm not saying that. I'm saying play him when he's fit. When he's not fit, don't play him.
But you wouldn't.
Simple.
But you've been saying this. It's not just against Lens. He got that this like niggling injury. He's had it for the last
Because
couple of
he,
games.
because all right, anyway, whatever. Yeah, because you're saying the same thing. I don't know. I don't. You're literally trying to create an argument of not you, and you're not making any sense. If a man is not fit, why is he playing?
But he got that, like, he's had that niggling injury. So when was you
Yeah.
planning to, like, you said you wanted to play him against City. So it's about
Yeah.
managing fitness. Like think about it, FM. The both of the percentages are never 100%. Both of the percentages are never 100%. Yeah, so you have to think in this run, how can I keep him as fresh as possible for my big games? My big games is the UCL and Manchester City. Do I give him the chance to rest against Bournemouth so he's a bit fresher against Lens and he's a bit fresher against Manchester City? That's the thinking that I have for it, because in my
And
opinion,
that's why you thought Tanag was good and you're 10th, because that makes no sense. Let's move on. That makes no sense.
great rebuttal. Great rebuttal, man. Great rebuttal. I love that.
Newcastle, welcome back to the Champions League. Absolutely did up PSG.
I
And
feel like taking a shirt just because of them.
for
Dumb.
me, what's ruining Newcastle's thing is also the commentary. Like, I don't know if you sat through the game, but the English commentary is so biased, yeah. And biased in the sense is biased, and they also do this like underdog thing. Yeah, we know Newcastle's the underdog, but stop acting like they're the little brother that doesn't
They,
deserve to be here. You
they are the
deserve to
little
be
brother.
here. Yeah, but you
Yeah,
deserve to be here.
just
Stop. You deserve to be
put
here.
away your English bias. You put away your English bias and just like sometimes just appreciate a storyline when you see one. There's nothing wrong with
Every
appreciating
every
a
every
storyline.
touch of the ball, every touch of the ball. Oh, damn bad. Grow up here.
What the
Play.
hell is
Love
Dan?
Newcastle
What
City.
the hell is Dan Burn doing in the Champions League facing off
He's a good player.
against Usman Dembele?
He's a
What
good
the hell
player.
is he doing? And
Did
he
you say
and
that when? Did you say that when? Did you say that?
not just facing off against Usman Dembele, padlocking Usman Dembele. Sometimes just appreciate a storyline, Shem. I know you've got the anti-English a bias, anti-English agenda. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
There's
Colonialism,
no
slavery,
anti-English.
all of it. I
There's no
get why you're.
anti-English
But
agenda.
sometimes you
There's
just
not.
have to appreciate a good story. Sometimes you just have to appreciate a good storyline. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. I can see you want to smile. I can see like you want to smile,
There's
but
no smart.
I
There's
just,
no anti-English agenda. Honestly, you're all we're professionals. Let's stop doing this babying thing. Like, oh yeah,
it's not
because
babying though. It's not like this is
it's
literally.
weird. It's weird. It's
There's
weird.
no reason. There's no reason for
There
Newcastle
is a
to.
reason because they came fourth.
They came fourth, but again, this storyline, first time back in the Champions League after 20. Like if Brighton were to not maybe Brighton's not the best, but if Brighton were to be like pitching up against Real Madrid, you'd be like, damn, Brighton are really kicking ball against Real
It's
Madrid.
not Real Madrid though, is it?
It's PSG, but still the point stands.
So what does that mean?
The point stands. This is flipping
PSG's like
Newcastle. This is Newcastle against PSG.
bigger club. Bigger club.
Newcastle.
It's a bigger club than Paris. Yeah.
Newcastle's a bigger club than
100%.
maybe historically. I won't take away from you historically, but in terms of what they've spent recently and the players that they've been able to acquire recently, I'm sorry. You just have to be able to appreciate a good storyline sometimes. Maybe that's just me, but when I see Newcastle battering PSG in their first home match against, I'm not the biggest Newcastle United fan. I don't care for them too tough. But you just have to appreciate a storyline sometimes. It be like that. It be like that. One thing I will say, yeah. One thing I will say. Kylian Mbappe, you made this sandwich. You said, you know what? I ain't rocking with Messi no more. I ain't rocking with Neymar. I need this to be my team. M Honcho, big dog. On my J ski, I need this to be my team. You made this sandwich. You made the Subway sandwich. So if it tastes disgusting, this is on you. This is how you wanted it. You wanted the French Revolution thing. You wanted to bring your mate Dembele. You wanted to bring your mate Koulibaly. Hey, it's early on in the season. Like every time I've watched PSG, they've not impressed me too much so far. Like it's only the Marseille game that they really impressed me. Apart from that, I've watched them a couple of times and it's not been impressive. But it's early on in the season. But what I will say is that
What would you say?
things I expected this season more than ever. You can't get rid of Neymar. You can't get rid of Messi.
You know what I would say back to that?
What?
PSG ain't doing a damn thing. And you know why? Because things are expected. Things have been expected from PSG for a decade. And what do? They underachieve. And what do we say? Things are expected of you this season. Bro, it's fucking boring.
You got to keep expecting things of them.
No, it's boring. Keep expecting. You keep expecting failure. Or keep
I hear it.
failing. They're not good. They're just not good. Simple.
I hear
Like,
it.
they're not good. And I don't know. That's why they're not ranked high to win. Arsenal was ranked higher than them. And you laugh at me when I say we'll win it.
Did you say you'll win it?
Yeah, we'll win it.
I say
Win it
let's just
all.
make sure. I know I'm
The
not sure.
difference between you and I is I'm not gonna turn around in game week 7. Like, oh no, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna win. Do you know what I mean?
Don't put that on me. Don't put that on
Nah,
me.
man, you said you're
I
gonna win the league. No, can't
just
even.
never heard you say that. Just never heard you say that. So if you're standing on that, you stand on that, innit?
Check your
You make,
messages.
you
Yo,
make sure I heard it correct. Let's get through some of these
yeah.
comments. Shout out Tez being in the building. Thank you, man. It's been a very fun episode being with the people. Grant, it's a touchy one with their star boy. I'm with you, don't worry. No, I appreciate that, man. Sometimes Shem just be shouting and just be like lashing out. I feel like
Lashing
just
out. What you
oh, you
doing?
lash
What
out.
you on about?
You lash out sometimes. That's why you said
What you
that
on
10 hard.
about, man?
That's why that 10 hard comment came out. I know it's just like it's lashing out, innit? Just like emotions getting the better of you, but it happens, innit?
Yeah, man. You've lost your head.
One thing we gotta talk about, Golden Boy. Go over to the Diego Maradona Stadium, Napoli versus. I had this one in the background. I had United on the TV, stinking up in the big TV. United, Napoli, Real Madrid on the lappy, and that boy is special. That boy Bellingham special. I think what's interesting about Bellingham is he's got haters. Like he's got people that generally run an agenda on him, and I think right, it must be like really difficult to run this agenda. Just having to see him score every week, just win the match for Real Madrid. They still have to say, nah, it's shit. Nah, Jacob Ramsey could do the same thing if you like. I'm just like, damn, like this shit must be hard. It must be
Yeah, it's
hard.
tough hating on. Tough hating on Bellingham. That's a proper full-time job.
Like literally, you're just
You got,
you're there having to dig into the stats. Say, oh, you only completed this many passes.
Nah,
You
that's
only
long. You can't even
like
hate on him. He's different. He's different gravy. He's up there. Bellingham's gonna finish up there with who they say the England greats are. Clear of them.
he's going past them.
Yeah, comfortably.
What
Comfortably.
Wait, you saying he's going past Wazza, Gerrard?
Comfortably. Comfortably.
Comfortably.
Comfortably.
Interesting.
No
Interesting.
English, bro. You know why he's going past them comfortably? He's put on the heaviest shirt on football, and he's not just put on the heaviest shirt in football. He's put more weight. He's put another 10 men on top of that shirt, and he's carried them, bro. At the age of 20, no, it's unseen. And for an Englishman, that's unseen.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like you're describing Rooney. It kind of sounds like you're describing Rooney at
Rooney did
19,
not put on the
18 years.
heaviest shirt in world football.
You
Simple.
don't think you didn't?
No, we never. The heaviest shirt in world football. No, we never. No, we
It's
never.
not. It's not United's.
Can't even say that without looking in the camera. You're pathetic, man. You know it's
Scared.
not United, man.
I'm gonna throw this one out there. Michael Owen. He had a.
Michael Owen didn't carry. Michael Owen and Kamara. Michael Owen did not carry Real Madrid, but that was a nice try.
It's an interesting one. I'm gonna definitely clip this up and put this out there because it's an interesting question in terms because right now this Real Madrid team, you're right, like this is not the best version of Real Madrid that you've seen over the years.
No, Real Madrid aren't really that good, but he's the points they've amassed in La Liga. Him, how well they're playing, or the results they're getting in Champions League. Him,
it's him.
bruh.
He put them on their back. He's been contributing, and that's another like. I think so many people want him to be like. I think football's in such a weird space where everybody wants the midfielder to be like. You have to take 100. You have to have 100 touches. You have to have like 90% completed passes.
Bro, he's 20.
There's so many roles. There's so many roles in football.
He's
like
20.
how you not seeing him excel and be like amazing in this role, and you're saying, he's not a midfielder. This isn't how a midfielder, bro.
He's 20, bro. That's what everyone needs to deep as well, bro. He's 20, and he's literally come to a new club, come to the biggest club in football, and he's doing this. Like this is the first time I will say this. I think if any time, not because the players are all better now, whatever, but because the main players have left England. If any time, this is England's best time opportunity to win a tournament, because the two key players are not playing like in England. Obviously, Jude never played in England. He was in Dortmund before, but Harry Kane playing for the best of a winning team, and Jude playing for a winning team changes everything for England. Personally, changes everything. The mentality is different. Mentality has to be different now because the two leading man are now into winning teams. They're winners now. Do you get?
England are gonna be hooked. Like it's looking like England's gonna host
favorites
2028 in with Ireland in 2028.
2030.
Is it 20? Oh, sorry, 2030.
Yeah.
At that point, Saka, what's that? 7 years away. Saka's probably going to be like 27,
Saka will be 28, 29.
Foden 28, Bellingham 27. I can't think of anyone else, but
Yeah.
there's players there. There's like it's
Mm.
this is going to be even some of the under 21s that won the Euros this
Anthony
summer.
Gordon, all these lot.
He played well. He played well against PSG today, so I'll give him this bro.
Yes, sir. Hey. Anyway, Trent will be 29. Yeah, nah. Reece James ain't
29. How old is Trent? What?
Trent's gotta be 23. That was wrong. Trent's gotta be 23 or 24. Yeah, Trent's 24. That was poor maths.
What?
That was poor maths. Get that off the screen. Yeah, but yeah, nah. Reece James won't be there.
Why not?
No,
he's gonna take his place.
Reece James can't play 20 games in a row.
Yeah, sick.
Reece James can't play 20 games in a row. Hey, anyway, let's log off, man. Everyone's got work tomorrow. This is 11:15. We've got however many man in the building. Shout out everyone who tuned in tonight. Sorry about the late start.
Give us your game week 2 UEFA Champions League player of the week.
Ooh. No, I don't want to pick it because it's fresh in the memory.
I'll do it.
But really?
Do it.
Amaron. I said it.
You would say who?
Amaron.
Oh man. Need new ops.
Who's yours?
Other ones are fans now. The old ones are fans now. Man said he needs new ops. The old ones are fans now. What's going on?
Not up. He's not good enough for me to hate him.
Oh man. This is a shout, Kundai. This is a shout. Hoyland 2 goals, bad boy goals as well. I was gonna give it to flipping Dan Burn just off a legacy. Just like sometimes you just need to reward some things. It's true. Sometimes you just need to reward performances sometimes. Put Ousmane Dembele up against Dan Burn. Everyone's saying he'll get cooked. Hey, AC Milan
beef on a mad one.
AC Milan, Dortmund. You lot come into St. James's Park. That shit's gonna be a cauldron. For you lot. Shem thinks because he says it with his screw face. It's
says what with a screw face?
Oh my days. Miggy left Earth today. Yeah, nah, that raw you ain't forgetting that raw. Any other late contenders for
sign him at Man United?
Huh?
Sign him.
No, we keep flopping with wingers, man. We just need to chill, man.
And Amaron, he's good, innit? It's good. Huh? Sign him.
No, it's cool. You don't need a Saka backup, I swear.
No. You're good. You're good over there. No, we're good.
You need a Saka backup, I swear.
Yeah, Neto, innit? Pedro Neto is coming.
Pedro Neto. Is that what you think?
We'll get him as a backup.
Yeah, let's get out of here, man. You're just talking rubbish. Thank you, people. That's been the final third game week 2 European review show. I've been your host, Banks, joined by my ever faithful co-host, Lavish Oluwashemilero, Kante's cousin. Make sure you join us back here for the last game week before international break, and hopefully got some very, very, very special content coming for you during the international break. Keep your eyes locked. Have a very, very, very solid evening. David De Gea, 7 shots on target. 7 goals. Let's go!